Hey there guys, welcome to a GSG review with me, Stu. This time we're going to be looking at Dungeon Siege 3 on the Xbox 360. I quite like this game, to be honest with you. Sort of a third person Dragon Age type Fable-y thing. Maybe not so much exactly like them, but the sort of hack and slash combat. In fact, a better comparison would actually be Baldur's Gate. It's exactly like Baldur's Gate, I'd say. It's brilliant like that though. It's quite cool, to be honest with you. Way better as a co-op game, I'm going to be honest. I can't imagine playing this single player. It's too much fun just to either play you and a friend on the same box or 4-player co-op. Basically, you sort of take the game and there's one of 4 characters to choose from that you can play as. There's a mage, a warrior, a hunter, all that sort of stuff. The basic classes. But each is sort of unique. You have a few stances and that's how your abilities are done. It's quite a cool way to do things. I've never played the previous Dungeon Sieges, but yeah, I quite like this one. I wouldn't pay full price for it though. I picked it up in a sale the other week for about £18. At most I'd say it's worth 25, maybe 30 at a push. But definitely worth picking up if you like it, playing games with your friends, I guess. If you enjoy playing a bit of online. I've got to say though, the storyline is quite good. It's enough to keep you hooked for quite some time. I'm not sure how it would hold up through on a second playthrough using a different character though, unfortunately. But for a first run through, I really quite enjoyed the storyline. It's got everything it needs. It's got a hook. It's got just general cool things that are going on. You want to do stuff. It's awesome. There are a few issues with the game, of course. The camera angle, I heard a lot of negative stuff about, but I generally don't think it's that bad. I have actually played worse games with worse camera angles, believe it or not. Yeah, the biggest problem for me is the autosave feature. I went through a boss battle, it took forever to do, and we got killed just at the end of it. But because we hadn't saved in about 15-20 minutes, we lost all our progress up until that point. So the sort of main point of this game is you have to continually save as you go along, which after playing so many games nowadays with autosave features, it becomes a bit of a hassle, to be honest with you. So I lost quite a bit of progress there, but it's quite easy to pick yourself up again and carry on. What else is there to say really? The sort of text block tutorial that you're given when you start the game of look at this list, read what each thing does, blah 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 blah. It's nothing really. Well, there's nothing to show you what to do. It's all you have to read how things work, and that becomes a bit laborious after like the 4th block of text when you're like, all I want to do is fight. But if you ignore it, which I did, you can pick it up quite easily. It takes, I don't know, takes an hour or two to get your head around the combat. It's sort of like you point at an area and attack towards that area. You can target things, but it becomes a bit of an annoyance having to target each individual creature, figure out what to do, which is why it's easier to play with a friend, because then you can just take like half a group each and destroy everything. The classes are sort of balanced, I'd say. However, there are skills where it's like that are obviously better than the others for certain classes. Like the mage has got this skill where he can create a copy of himself, and that is incredibly powerful in a 2-player game where you and a friend are playing to basically have another character there just fighting alongside you. I'm not sure if you can actually get the other 2 characters if you're playing offline as AI characters, but I haven't figured out how to if you can. From what I've heard, the AI is terrible. However, I haven't actually experienced any of the AI apart from enemy AI, which seems to be okay. For AI for the teammate, I've got no idea. It seems I can't imagine it being terrible, but it's obviously not going to be as good as a friend playing. Yeah, definitely worth picking up for, you know, £20, something like that. Good little game. If you've enjoyed this video anyway guys, please like, comment, you know, favourite it if you like, and subscribe. It helps you keep up to date on all our new reviews. Thanks.